What is going on, people? My name is Big Mooney, and this is some Strike Car Can Conquest. Yes, it's not an easy thing to say, but that is what it is. And I'm in my tank just now using the heavy machine gun on here on the BTR, the light tank, just shredding up these people who are just basically getting the fuck out of there, jumping off of ledges and stuff into the sea, trying to get away because we are about to rape them. Anally, of course. And that is what is going on here. Again, the other team are actually winning, as you can see with the tickets there. We're actually... Oh, this is... right, okay. Nah, I'm just being stupid as I knifed this guy right in the face. No ninja stab because that wasn't a stab, right? I gave him a fucking tash swipe. Yeah, this is some Conquest assault. So, that is what's going on there. And there's an absolute crap load of tickets. I don't know if whether or not I actually like playing in games where the ticket counter is just so retardedly huge. You know, it's sometimes it can take away from the enjoyment of the game if it just sort of drags on for fucking absolutely forever. And sometimes the winner of the game is already determined within the first, like, I don't know, 200 tickets or so. So when you've still got another 800 or 700 to go after that, then it can be a bit tedious. And if you do have a closely fought game, then the game's going to last about an hour and a half or something, which you don't really want. But yeah, it doesn't really suit recording purposes. Like right here, you know, I'm recording the game and I could end up with a fucking half an hour or 45-minute game. Then I need to cut that down into an actual respectably decent length for you guys to watch. Because as much as you guys say, yeah, we would like that, I'm watching a 30-minute video. I'm not expecting you guys to sit and watch a half an hour video of me just gabbing about shit. And you need to remember, I don't think I'd be able to sit and talk continuously for half an hour. It's a pretty difficult thing to do. This whole commentary thing's a bit more difficult than you would imagine. I mean, at the end of the day, it's basically just sitting here talking to my computer screen here, and that's about it. But trying to keep stuff interesting, keep stuff flowing is pretty difficult to do. I don't know what the fuck that guy was doing. He was just standing watching me there, waiting on me putting some bullets in his face, and I duly obliged. And yeah, I'm playing with White Moose again here. If you look down the bottom left, I think actually I played with him like one day, and we played quite a few games, and this is one of those games. I wasn't doing so well this day, apart from this game, but then my computer was just screwing me over like all day. You'll see at the end of this here, you don't actually get to see the end of the game scoreboard because the game crashed on me, which was great. Right there, man, I'm like, yeah, I killed 3 people, and then all of a sudden when I'm reloading, a fucking 4th comes out. Well, in that case, their tank just obliterated me. Do you guys ever get those situations where you're just like, the game just like, it's not the game that throws them at you, but all of a sudden the enemy just like 4 of them turn up and then you just like knock them all down. You're like, yeah, and then all of a sudden another one just comes out of nowhere and you're just like, for fuck's sake, man. Like, I just did all that to get rid of those guys. Why give me another one after that? I think this guy was posing a problem with his shotgun there. I think he just blasted White Moose in the face. And then I get killed as soon as I go for the revive. But I get my 100 points, so the joke is on you, bitch. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm playing these long-winded sort of conquest matches or rush games. The ones I don't understand, right? The rush ones, where people give the attackers like 200 tickets. Chances are, if you've got 200 tickets, you're going to win because you just need to be a special team to lose that fucking game. I mean, really. If you've got that many tickets, you should be able to get in there and actually arm the objectives. Let me just scrape away from this here with 1% health. It went up to 5 or so because I jumped over a health pack, but I didn't actually realise it at the time. Right here, I think I was walking about actually asking this guy to, you know, heal me, but he just ran away because he's a fucking moron. But fortunately for me, I realised that it was actually a health kit just lying there, luckily. So I patched myself up. It's always good when you get away from a sticky situation with like 1% or 0% health. At the same time though, when you get killed by someone with no health, it's a bit annoying. So yeah, you get both sides of the coin every now and again. So right now, our team are sort of doing well at holding all of the flags, but when it comes to Conquest Assault, I guess a bit confusing and...
Ninja stab, motherfucker!
You just take people out like that there. I don't really know what the segue was like on that one there. Well, when you're playing Conquest Assault, it's pretty difficult to actually, for the defenders team, the defending team, the team with all the flags at the start of the game, it's difficult for them to sort of try and contain the enemy team. Because what I found is, because the map is so sort of open and stuff like that, the attacking team are bound to get a flag or two straight away. But if you're doing well at containing them, every now and again someone's going to break out and try and take one of their back flags. You need to watch out on this map especially for the flags that they've actually got one of them right now. Well, watch this. Yeah, why does this fail on me? Really? I press the knife button, it doesn't work, I get shot in the face. That shouldn't happen. That's annoying. But yeah, this flag I'm on right now, actually, these are the flags you actually need to watch. This one and the one right next to it. Because that's where all the tanks and stuff are. That's where you need to sort of, that's where you start your advances from. And obviously these flags are behind all the other flags. So if they get these two flags, the attacking team, and then obviously they've got their home base flag, they sort of are surrounded you in a sense. So you need to watch so many different flags that way. So when you're playing Strike at Karkan, Conquest, Assault, then you need to watch out for these two back flags here. I found at least anyway. I was using the smoke launcher simply because trying to run out in the open in this map is ridiculously difficult sometimes, especially when you're up against another 32 enemies, as we were in this case here. This was a Conquest Assault Large or whatever. It had 64 players in this server. It can get a bit hectic sometimes. Sometimes it can prove to be a bit too much. But it works a lot better on Conquest mode, obviously, than in Rush mode when you've got 64 players. Because, I mean, if you get 64 players in Rush mode, that means you need to try and get to MCOM stations without 32 people seeing you, which is fairly difficult to do. I mean, I know back from my days of playing MAG, that was a game on the PlayStation 3 that had 256 players in one server, one game. That getting to one little, it was basically the same as MCOM stations, the things you had to sort of blow up or whatever, and getting to those was fucking so difficult to do because there's so many people just crowded in defending it. So obviously 64 players works a lot better in Conquest mode than it does in Rush mode. Speaking of MAG there though, I've not actually played that game in so long. Lots of people hated that game. It's actually a pretty good game. I thought so, at least anyway. It looked like shit. Don't get me wrong, it looked like absolute shit. But when you've got that many people in one game, it's pretty difficult and you're kind of eating up all the RAM and all the other shit in the computer that, that kind of determine how good the game's actually going to look. So all the power went into the amount of players as opposed to going into the graphics. But I enjoyed that game a little bit. I've actually still got it. I've just not played it for about 2 years. It's a case with quite a lot of the games I've actually got. I added one new game to my game collection, my vast game collection I've got these days. Fucking Steam sales, man. They leave you with so many games. But the game I bought this week, Sniper Elite V2. I was talking to you guys last week about it, I think it was, 2 weeks ago maybe. With I showed you the demo. If you've not saw that, then you can just look in my previous videos and it's there. But yeah, knife a guy in the face as well, so no ninja stab for that one either. I just sort of decapitated him or scalped him probably. What was I going to say? Yeah, I bought Sniper Elite V2. I've not played the multiplayer yet. For the people wondering about that, I would say go and look for a review or something of the multiplayer and have a look at that. I don't think it's going to work so well in multiplayer, but I'll give it a go, see how that's going. But I've played a little bit of the campaign and stuff, and it's a pretty decent game. I'm enjoying it so far. But it tends to go into stealth sections that it doesn't quite have the mechanics to support. I mean, it's definitely no Metal Gear Solid or fucking Splinter Cell. It doesn't have those stealth aspects in there well enough implemented for you to be able to sneak about and stuff. When it comes to stealth games, man, you can't get better than Metal Gear Solid. I don't care what any fucking Splinter Cell fanboy says. Yeah. But I mean, the sniping sections, of course, of Sniper Elite V2 are done really, really well. Of course, that's like the main focus of the game. So if they just stuck more to that rather than trying to get you to sneak around inside places, then I think the game would have been a lot better than it is. But it is a decent game, and I would say check out the demo if you haven't already. Those X-ray sort of bullet time shots are fucking epic. And I apologise to everyone who saw the respawn challenge thing that I done, where I kind of blasted off the sniper's balls, which is not great. I'm not really a big fan of that, but I mean, you never want to wish that upon another human being. I don't care how much you hate them. I mean, their balls getting blasted off is not a pleasant thing to see, no matter who it is. I mean, it could be fucking Adolf Hitler you're seeing with his, well, the one ball in that case, but still, it's not pleasant. Right here, I was like, okay, where's this guy that's on this flag? And it turns out he's like a foot behind me. So, luckily he didn't take my tags, and somehow he just drops dead because someone else shot him, but I don't know who. And then I get shot by some randomer that's up in that little building there. So yeah, we were actually doing quite well. As you can see, their tickets are starting to bleed a bit more than ours, but there's actually a shitload of tickets left. There's what, 400 and something in theirs. I can't read the small writing like I've said in the past. But like it says, the game is just like, no, you're not completing this match. It's not happening. Basically, the reason for it crashing on me was that particular day, a little plugin I had on Skype, because I was speaking to White Moose on Skype at the time. One plugin was like a trial that I had like fucking ages ago, and I didn't uninstall it. I didn't take it off. I've done that now, so don't worry, I've done that, so we've not got this issue anymore. But every now and again, it would pop up like in the background saying, "Buy! You want to buy?" And it was just like the whole game would just fucking crumble and just stop. I mean, it shouldn't do that, but yeah, it just decided it was just gonna fucking stop and just die, which was not good, and I was not a very happy bunny. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's about to crash on me just now. So if you have, hit that like button down below. And I will see you guys again soon with some more commentary. Yeah, bye.
Oh, crap.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. The game's just been off again. Ah.
What do you mean? Oh, crap. You left.
Fuck, man.